Hey folks, hope you're all doing well. We are doing another first time killers here for our series on YouTube here. So this is Cannibal. He's usually called Bubba. You're probably getting a bit of a Texas Chainsaw Massacre vibe here from him. I used to call him the Apron Guy when he first came in because I couldn't remember his name. I always called him the Apron Guy. I was playing with friends and he'd be the killer we'd go up against and they're like, who's the killer? And I'm like, it's the Apron Guy. I could never remember his name. It took me ages to get the name, but in my defence there's a Bubba and a Billy and I kept getting them mixed up. It was confusing. Anyway, this killer's Bobby's chainsaw. It's the chainsaw on the right there. He has a chainsaw sweep and he has a tantrum meter. The chainsaw sweep basically allows you to basically sweep around in a direction, a specific direction to move around. You can actually move around fast. The simple factors about this is looping this killer is really tough. I actually hate going up against this killer. It's one of the top killers in the game, I feel like. Because in the right person's hands, someone has put time into the killer. Because every killer has their own intricate fin here, and Bubba's is a chainsaw trying to get used to the timing on that and when to charge up and when not to charge up probably. So I might struggle with that to begin with, which I usually do. You saw it with on the video, basically moving around. You see it with all the killers there. The actual specific power I sometimes struggle with because it takes more than 3 matches to get used to a power in this game. So, but we should be able to show you it because it's not that hard to actually understand. It's basically I charge the chainsaw up and I sweep forward in front of a direction that the survivor's going, and I hopefully get to the survivor before they drop a pallet. Because that's essentially what survivors have to do. They have to drop pallets. If they don't, they're going down. And that's even on the healthy state. They'll get put into the dying state if they get caught in the tantrum. This killer is actually really difficult to avoid. For using it, I'm looking at this here and I'm seeing the tantrum meter and I'm seeing the chainsaw sweep and I'm like, okay, what's really the difference? The tantrum duration increases for each charge that has been used during the chainsaw sweep. Any remaining charges are lost. So there's only a specific duration for the tantrum, okay. So when I actually load up the charge to do the chainsaw sweep, it only lasts for a specific duration and that depends on for each charge I use. Okay, so is that going to tell me in the bottom left corner, I wonder? This may actually be a little trickier than I thought it would be actually. During a tantrum, movement speed is decreased. I think the tantrum is generally the miss. I've seen people doing that when they fight with an object or something like that. The killer starts going in a tantrum around in the same area basically. But they don't seem to be able to hit you with that, so I don't think the tantrum is something. I think it's more the chainsaw sweep you down people with. Basically, yeah. As for his perks, he's actually got pretty good perks, Bubba, actually. This one here, Knockout, I'm not entirely convinced this is a good one, but basically survivors I put in the dying state, I'm going to pick up right away and put in hook, but if I don't and I'm slugging for some reason, survivors who are out with the 16-meter range will not see the aura of the downed survivor. Survivors put into the dying state by your basic attacks. That's my basic attacks for. My chainsaw isn't a basic attack, that's how I hit them with a hammer. So if I down them with the basic attack, this perk, then they're not revealed to other survivors when they're standing outside of a 16-meter range. That's weird. That kind of goes because the reason why you use killers is the power. Yeah, although there's been times where I mouse one things, generally the idea is to use the power. So that seems a bit of a contradiction to his killer here. Seems a bit weird. But if you do mouse when I'm down, it basically makes them blind. And I've had that happen to me in the past. It's a bit of a pain in the backside. On other killers that actually do mouse one me more, I don't have another way to actually down you, like a chainsaw, which is the general reason to use this killer, and that would actually be real good. But actually on this killer I came in with, sure, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'll find that out in the match. If I remember, because usually during these intros, thinky stuff like this, I will check it out in the match, but then I forget about checking it out. There, but that knockout is a weird one, but if they do have tenacity, which if you saw my survivor videos, you'll know that I do love tenacity. This means that they have tenacity. Once I put them in density, they crawl 50% slower for 15 seconds, which is a really good fun when they're using tenacity. But that's an if they use tenacity. I don't think a lot of people actually use tenacity. They really should, because they're a great perk. Franklin's demise is really good for. When I hit someone and have an item, if they have a med kit or a toolbox or a flashlight, they drop it basically. And the aura will they'll start to lose all of its charges as well. They'll start to lose its item. So by the time they get back to it, it might actually, by the time you get off the hook, say if I basically chasing someone, I hit them, they drop it, I chase them again, I down them, then hook them. By the time they get back to the item could be out of charges and useless to them. So this is a really good perk, because items can actually really hurt a lot, especially with medkits there as well. Flashlights can be annoying too, so I can help with that as well. That's a really good one. And the final perk is one of my favourites, is one of my go-to perks, barbecue and chili, because you basically just you see auras of survivors after you hook someone for 4 seconds. Basically an idea of where your next target is. Plus you get extra blood points, which in this game is a really good fun. Hopefully in the next update the changes they're making to the prestige levels and that type of fun more there, because usually once you get up to 50 in a character, I'm at level 43 right now, but when I get up to 50 I can actually prestige the character, but usually I would lose all my perks and my add-ons, which is kind of frustrating there, so it adds to the grind. Hopefully this will change things around now. Okay, sure. But this is a great perk, I love this perk. Add-on wise, we're just going with the uncommon one, common ones that we usually do. I'm not really sure what ones to use, but I know not to use this one. This one here says chainsaw does not automatically trigger dying state. I don't know why anyone would ever use speed limiter. They get extra blood points for chain hit score events, but that kinda seems pointless unless you can actually chainsaw them once and you still keep chainsawing, so you can actually chainsaw them, like double hit them twice with a chainsaw in a row. Unless you can do that like a combo hit. Been there, but I'm assuming you hit once it basically stops. I don't know. Maybe we'll find that out the first time we do it. That seems completely and utterly useless. I don't think we would use that ever. So we're using this one here. Decreases the chainsaw cooldown by 0.3 seconds. Anything that decreases time or increases time is going to be cool, good I think. We're going to go with that one. We're going to use decreased time required to replenish a charge by 0.5 seconds. Okay, that should be help as well, especially since I'm new to the killer. I'm probably going to waste some charges, I would imagine. Decreased time duration by that seems pretty good as well, actually. Time duration by 0.5 seconds, but we'll see as we go on. We've got 24 of these, and we've got 15 of these, so as always, we do have stumps here. Time required to replenish a charge by 1 second. These are probably the ones here you would want to use. Increase chainsaw sweep movement speed by 2%. Increase time required to bring the chainsaw by 14%. I would have to use the kill to really understand what some of that would be. Time duration, I can understand that. That there. Chainsaw movement speed by 2% sounds good. But I probably should get used to it, because I tried to use the speed add-ons on Billy. It was after my first 3 matches, and quite frankly that was a bad idea. I think it was a turn. We actually had a turn add-on we used on Billy, and that didn't go so well. So I'm thinking we should leave that one at the moment until we start, and probably stick with these ones here right now. Anyway, that's the intro to Billy. He's a killer. I'm thinking he could be a lot of fun. He's actually pretty fast moving around the chase, because he is a 4.6 killer, but he's also tall as well, so he can bound around pretty fast. Basically in the map, so he's actually map ability is not too bad. But he still takes some time to get around the big maps. But he can go through pallets pretty friggin' quickly. So in the game he's really friggin' good. Because you can destroy the pallets quickly if you time it right. But yeah, that may be a timing issue, because I had issues with Billy in doing that. So we'll see how we get on with that. Anyway, I'll see you at the beginning of match 1, and hopefully this goes well. In Asylum, okay. We have 2 flashlights, a map and a toolbox. 3 people changed over late. Well, so I don't know how this is going to go. Let's open up, that's going to need a chainsaw. got a flashlight, so I want to... Fuck. Where'd she go? She doesn't have a flashlight. Frank was demise. He has picked up a... They're trying to block it. He's got boil over so the hook in your eye didn't get seen. But these survivors, that's fun. Someone's around here. I shouldn't have got that. On the edge though. Yes, we can do that easy. Let's see what the charges are now. No, they're around with it, huh? Flashlight. Right there. Heard the footsteps there. No, I'm not right. Person. Okay, we've got 2 hooks, so we're getting off to a good start here. We would love to get a depth in the first match, but to be honest, we're change all a little tricky. I don't really care about that gen, but I do want to go up there. Around here. Oh, she's injured. Oh, you didn't go for it. Shouldn't have done that. Fuck. I don't know why I swung there, that was stupid of me. Of course she's a good looker. I should use my power because I don't think the maybe she's healthy, so I should use my power on her there. Where does she go? I'm just going to go after her because she seems pretty good at flipping. I think my best choice here is to go after her. Someone's at the right here. See, that's what I mean. Look how quickly I went through that and kept on the chaser. She's blinded and they don't see her. As they're following around. So the actual knockout is actually helping a lot because they don't see her where she's down. They're still down 2 gens, so even because of that, they're actually still being efficient on the gens. Because that's only my third put. Here. So I can only charge 3 times. Yeah. I see someone over there. Just about made it to. Yeah, and you can stay down on the ground now for a little while so your flashlight can... Oh, that's not how you do that, Sean. I was thinking mouse 1 for the power there to show the gate there. The gate, come in. Where is she? With the flashlight. Someone else with a flashlight. which is what I was worried about. She's on death hook now after this. Wait, I don't think it is actually her that's on death hook actually. No, it's not. I picked them all once. I'm gonna go over to the 2 heal. I haven't really used my power as much as I probably should have. A lot of the time they're being injured, so there's that. I feel like someone might have actually snuck back around me here. That's the problem with barbecue in Chile. Fuck, I should have just hit her. I should have just hit her. And she's got her flashlight taken out. Someone else might pick it up. She's not getting anywhere. Wait, what the fuck? I don't have to worry about too much about the fire. That's one thing. God, you're the boy overusing, aren't you? In hell, they boil over so fucking much, so they. Right, that's 5 hooks, which is not bad considering. I wonder if I can sneak up on here. Oh. Did she go to the hook? No, she didn't. She ran off this way. Where'd she go? She's going for the hook. Probably shouldn't have done that. I should have used my power. She's got dead hard. If she's got dead hard, she's gonna make it, yep. Okay. Oh, almost. I almost got that. I'm gonna... Wait. She's up. How's she up? Oh, fuck. I could reach her with a reach there. Ah, come on, Sean. Be sure. And as for if I go for one of them, one of the other one's going to get out and they might get a flashlight save. That's the problem I have here. That's just her second hook, I think. Fuck, she healed tech. Fucking boiled over as well. All the fucking tricks, eh? That heal tech really needs to be fucking taken out of the game because there's literally nothing I can do there in that situation. She can basically, the person at the top can look down and heal. Basically. They can reach down and heal that person on the ground and recover them. And I can't do anything but hit that person. But that gives them enough time to keep crawling because they can keep crawling while they're being healed. Basically all the fucking tricks in the book to save their asses there. I actually did pretty well there off. I'm pretty sure it won't tell me how many hooks I've got. Yeah, I don't know how many fucking hooks I got because you know, we don't get told that. Even though there's an option, there is an option that shows us, that says to us that we can actually see the hooks, but I don't see the fucking hooks anywhere. Unless I'm missing it somewhere, I don't fucking see it. It's so fucking annoying, look at that. You got Boil Over, Borrow Time. Fucking Unbreakable as well. Deception as well. Spine Chill, Iron Will, Sprint Burst, Empathy. Decisive. Christ almighty, you've got all the meta perks, don't you? Okay, so we had 1, 2. 2 Decisive Strikes. 2 Dead Hearts. Fucking 3 Borrow Times. No, 3 Borrow Times and an Unbreakable as well. Plus we've got Adrenaline here too. I feel like I'm missing a Dead Heart on the count. I feel like they're there. We had everything. This was a Swift team that we went up against. And I thought we did pretty well. We didn't get any kills, but I thought we did pretty well against that team. Which is my very first match with this killer, and I didn't use the chainsaw power as much as I probably should have in some cases. Like I went to the hook with Finn when I hit my mouse one hard. That was just instinct. That's what I usually do in that situation. As I hit them, but I mouse one them before they get to the hook, so I have time to recover from that hit, then basically hit my second time and down them. So I was just instinct kicking in there. But we had a lot of perks. We had basically the a rainbow map, so they knew where everything was as well. You have a toolbox here too. I'm surprised they don't have Prove Themselves somewhere as well. But they had everything and all. We managed to avoid the Decisive Strike because we didn't actually tunnel. And there's proof there, right, to everyone. And especially using this killer bubble when you camp as well and you tunnel, you don't have to worry about Decisive Strike and Borrow Time. Unless you're an endgame, then you have to worry about it. Which is why Borrow Time and Decisive Strike should be disabled. Well, Borrow Time should be disabled in endgame. I freaking hate Boil Over users. Anyone who needs to use Boil Over is a waste of friggin' space. That's probably too strong a thing to say, but I friggin' hate Boil Over that much. But that's complete and utter meta perks all over the place. But they're a Swift team too, as well. I'm pretty sure of that. That's who we went up against with Bubba in the first match, and I thought we did pretty well. Sadly, they managed to get the exit open at the end there. If they didn't get that exit open, then that would have been better for me. But I think Fenn was trying to get her mate to down because she had Decisive Strike. I think this was one of the aim there, so she would have Decisive Strike me. But I managed to get another hook on the Meg, which was her second hook. There, so I had 2 people on Death Hook. There, so I think I got 6 hooks, which for a first time match is not bad. Not great, but it's not bad. I could take it. I got 27. I hit 2k, yeah, it's not too bad. I expected to do better, but I had a Swift team there. Who had luck going on their side as well, because they had this here too as well. Anyway, that's the first match. I honestly don't feel like there's much more to change over. Knockout is actually really friggin' good. When you have a Swift team with flashlights, Knockout is actually really friggin' good. I never considered that when I was thinking about it actually. So I'm going to say this here, right? Bubba's perks, all 3 of them are really friggin' good. Really good. Franklin Demise and Knockout is actually a really friggin' good combo against flashlight users. If you have 4 flashlight users using Franklin Demise and Knockout, it's a good counter against that, against flashlights. That's interesting, because I always just put Lightburn on when I see flashlight. But also recently I haven't been doing that much, so that's a nice little combo. You know, that's interesting because I do have a new combo playlist on my YouTube. I'm kinda curious about that. Right, so we need to put one of these on. And I'll see you at the beginning of match 2, folks. Oh god, Lerys, really? Okay, this is match 2. Let's see how this will go in Lerys. Yes, we fix up an intervention. We don't have any flashlight users on this one. Nadjane, and Nadjane I think would be a good DJ. This one over here as well. So much to climb up here. What a took so long. I don't know if this is going to go well or not. So much in the way here that I feel like I'm going to collide off. Oh, fucking dead off. determined not very well here. Okay, not sure this will be a death in this map. I'm not sure I'm going to get much chainsaw use there. Someone's just standing there, I think they're idle. I think someone's idle here. He just came back to the game. I went through there. Yeah, I'm not too sure I'm going to get many chainsaw rounds here. But thankfully I'm Bubba and I can move pretty fucking fast. Oh fuck. That's twice I've done that now. Yeah, another power. Okay, you're taking this out there. Wish I had set it up. You know, I'm so mad I missed that hit earlier because now I'm stuck in this fucking chain. See what I mean? There's just so much they can jump through. It's a fucking joke, so it is. There's so many fucking pallets on this map as well. Oh, you fucker! I guessed right as well, but I missed him still. He's gonna drop it through. Oh, I fucking hate Lerys! I like it, it's why I hate it. Fucking kill it. I'm actually mad at myself because I missed that friggin' hit. And you saw how much I get punished for it as well. He's out of here already. Gonzo. Where the fuck am I chasing? Oh, she's got fucking powers. Oh! I'm so mad that I've got this map because it's so friggin' annoying. Why did you go through there? That was a weird choice. You got 3 hooks, but she's got fucking boil over. This map that could be a bit of an issue, but we're okay. Only friggin' things in the way. People over there, 3 people over there actually. I feel like he's deliberately taking chase and they've popped that gen, but they're only in 2 gens at the moment. Oh, I did that into the basement. Now, if you remember on earlier, after the first match, I talked about the tunneling, the mentioned tunneling. For those that don't know, there's a thing called basement Bubba, where basically you hook someone in the basement and you stab the hook. We are not going to do that because we are just not going to do that. Where the fuck did they go? Oh, she's there. I'm not happy I'm not going to get any Fimi hits, but I don't really feel comfortable using the power on a map like this, where there's so many different things for them to run and hide behind. Wait. This is a gen I have to detect, because you focus on my 3 gen. Someone did come this way. Good absolute well. I feel like she might. No, see, look at that. She's probably going to go to a window as well. Yeah, I feel like I might have been able to get her there. I don't know, I just don't feel comfortable using it. You gotta move through the map weirdly in this. Not weirdly, but differently. This is your second hook. I feel like we're gonna get a kill in this one, but to be honest, I don't think I actually want a kill. What I want to do is to try and get down with. Oh god, I just lost that gen, didn't I? Unfortunate. Okay, it may not actually be too bad. Ah, fucking door! See, that's what I meant, and now I'm stuck in the fucking phantom pin. That's what I meant, that's why I didn't want to really use the power in here. I kinda wish I went with mouse 1 instead. He's the one person I haven't hooked yet. Went this way. I just don't feel like I can get them with it here, sadly. Why did you run back towards me? Seemed odd choice. I should have went around to the left though. Fuck. Wait. Where the fuck'd she go? Oh my god, I fucked up there. Ah, fucked up big time. He's on death out. That's why I injure him to keep him busy when I go for David. Honestly, I don't really want to kill anyone. I do and I don't. Where the fuck? Why are the scratch marks stopped here? Why did the scratch marks stop there? Where the hell did you go, dude? Seriously, you outplayed me so fucking hard there. Well done, David. You're now going into it. Fucking dead hard. That was just being a bitch, so it was, and you're gonna need to go with that pallet. That's okay. I can go through here. And cut me off like that. See, I've got some moves as well. Tempted to fucking camp them. I'm not just gonna bail. Please don't bail, because I don't want to kill him. I actually want them to come and rescue him. I'll change. Reason being is my... How many's gonna be? She's gonna run out last second, why don't you? Why have they not got him yet? Oh, there we go. Oh, fuck. And she has life. That's fun. He actually teabagged on the way out. Teabagging in the past used to be a positive thing, but it's not these days, so I'm a little bit surprised he's actually teabagging there. I've already completed that challenge by making him screen because of the add-on. Got 0 though. That's because why did I want to get 0? How many hooks did I get? I don't really know, I got 6, but even if something getting much on that. I could have carried that hook and got killed, possibly there, but yeah, that probably wasn't as good, but it was Lerys. Lerys is fucking one big god's loop. Can't believe they gave me Lerys as random too. I didn't hear a bin going up. They had a bin. I didn't hear a bin going up. Could be useless. There's this dead hard. Make it as well, fast heal, boil over. be honest, life that kind of hurt me at the end there and borrowed time on that person as well. So they had borrowed time in there. You have decisive strike here as well. Another borrowed time here as well. I didn't hear a boom go up. Pretty sure I didn't hear a boom up, and when that is correct, and I'll credit that player for not putting a boom up in Lerys. She really didn't need it. I had a basement hook as well I could have camped, but don't do that with this kill. Anyway, hopefully the next match will get easier survivors, because that's 2 matches in a row we haven't killed anyone. So I remember ours meant to go down a lot. I'm convinced these days that there's only one MMR rating for killers. I'm not convinced there's an MMR rating for all different killers. And if it is, it's pretty much screwed up, because I've done enough first time killer videos now, where the matches that I'm getting tough survivors, and some matches with some killers I'm starting out with. And that's probably because I've been doing well as a killer beforehand, I feel like. And the tough survivors I'll be getting are the type of survivors I would expect on the killers that I've been maining previously. So yeah, we played killer a lot yesterday, and we were actually doing really well with Trickster yesterday. So we actually had quite a lot of kills with him. So yeah, I kind of thought my MMR might be quite high. So this is 2 teams in a row. The first team were a Swift team, and I'm certainly better than the second team, but they got map gods basically decided to give them Lerys, which was kind of unfortunate. I didn't really want to be on Lerys with a killer in my second match there, because that's one big god loop, and it's just difficult with the chainsaw, because you're going to run. The one time I tried it, I'm not good enough to basically get into the corners there. You have to time it with corridors and stuff like that. So that takes practice. So for a time you could probably do it in Lerys with it, but it would take practice and timing it. Like when I tried to do it and tried to go through the door just after starting, I probably should have waited until I was actually through the door, then started it, and basically prepared. Basically started charging up, big one through the door, then done it there. So that's probably what I should have done. But we're young. This is the fun with the killers. When it comes to the power, it's always going to take time to basically put into learning it. Some killers' power is going to take a lot more. Like Nurse, for example, will take a lot more. But we'll do a wrap up at the end of the first team videos and talk about that more again. I'll say at the beginning of match 3, folks. I'm not going to change any. I've still not got a depth yet. I don't have any add-on. I'm going to put it on for this time. I don't think I've really seen too much. Seeing that I haven't really played Bubba beforehand, so I don't really know if this is making a replenish a charge by 0i. That's the fin at the bottom left hand corner with the charge. Basically, once I use one charge, because I get 3 charges in total. So once I use a charge, that replenishes that charge a lot quicker. So that is a good one. Chainsaw cooldown by 0.3 seconds. That's always going to be good. Basically, that means after I use the chainsaw, there's a cooldown when I can use it again, so that decreases it. Hertz are really good actually. Gotta be honest, I'm surprised to say this, but I actually feel like at the present moment I would say Pinhead and Cannibal are probably the 2 killers with the best perks, and Huntress is the worst. Because all of Pimmy's perks, Pinhead's perks are actually really good. These are more about scenarios, frankly, demise with Knockout as well. Knockout helps a lot. That's actually not that bad a perk. Mentally, when I've been playing and I get knocked out, it's an uneasy feeling. Afterwards as well, I feel like. So yeah, it has its value for sure in other ways too. You saw in the first match with value with that as well. So yeah, I agree. I'm saying that right now. I might change my mind in the future, and I'll always reserve the right to do that. But right now I would say Cannibal and Cenobite are the top 2 killers with the perks. So if you're starting out with killers, this killer here and Pinhead are probably this killer here is probably the best one to start out with. Rubbing Jelly's great. I would actually highly recommend you start out with this killer actually. And not like 5th last killer like I've done. I'd say it'd be in the match 3, folks. Okay, cool tower. Right. Hopefully we can get some chainsaw downs here. In this one here. We had one flashlight user here. I want to point out something. Some people might say something about the comment I made about not killing anyone. the way I see it is, if three people die, three people get out and one person dies, I still lose, so it really doesn't matter to me. That's what I say. If three people get out, then that's a win for all 4 survivors. Oh, I did that well, and got his medkit as well. Yeah. Okay, he's going back across the top. This is not allowed, David. That is inappropriate behaviour. Wow. See what I mean? That's why I was worried about it in Lerys. You backtrack? Oh, you little bitch. Oh, you little lucky fucking lucky little. I don't know how the hell I missed him there. It doesn't seem like my plan has worked here, but the more you don't kill people, the more your MMR goes down and then a death becomes easier. People might say I'm cheating the system or something like that. But at the end of the day, if I get one kill, it really doesn't matter to me because I think she's putting a bin up. Trying to? No, she's... Wait, why the fuck did that? And there goes your flash up. Definitely Bubba is good in a chase. You got dead hard? Yep, you got dead hard. What the fuck are you doing? Seriously, what the fuck are you doing? Basement is there, right? It is, yeah. Okay, David is tough, it's 2 Davids, so I get a feeling. Right, 1 David's there, so there's another David around somewhere here. Yeah, I was worried I might have been waiting there, but I took a gamble because now, yeah, again, if I'm a basement bugbear person, then I would actually just camp this hook, but I'm not. However, I knew he would be around here. Dude, don't do that! Seriously, what are you doing? Why would you do that? Right in front of my face? Seriously, I was actually going to let you out when you did that. Seriously. After what I was just talking about as well. He's down there on that pivot, so... That is the second hook on pivot. I'm just going to go to the... I'm going to let him get it. Basically, because... I just want to, I know the time I do this... Oh, it's someone kicked off the hook. Did he have deliverance or something like that? I wish I downed him now. I did see the person and I did little... I think I heard someone now. I heard someone behind me. You're not a flashlight either. I thought maybe it was David with the flashlight. Please be a hook here nearby here. I don't want to go back into the basement with him. This is your punishment for that play you made. Puts me in a perfect position here. I kind of feel bad for, I feel like there, but what am I supposed to do, eh? I did back out of the... Didn't I? Saw him over there. I'm gonna use more family on him. Alright, this is a good chance at dead. Didn't use dead hard on him, that's interesting. Right, where's the nearest hook for? Oh God, I don't think I'm gonna make that. Not sure I'm gonna make it, not sure I'm gonna make it, not sure I'm gonna make it. I think I'm gonna make it, I think I'm gonna make it, I think I'm gonna make it. Yes! I probably made that a little bit more dramatic than I should have. Oh shit, really? Why is there with people fucking unhooking in front of me? So that was that David's first hook, not second hook though. That's a problem. Well, our pallet's still here. Fuck, I didn't get rid of this one. Should have done so. Right, now we're on a spot of trouble here. David's pretty good. I probably should leave this David, to be honest, but I really want him on the second hook. Is that a window? Fucking course it is, right. Let's get him away. We need to get to the gens. It's almost went all the way down, so they clearly don't know about that gen. Right, we know there's a bird went there, so I think someone just went to that gen. Went away from it. Right, that one I don't care about, and I don't much care about that one over there either. He's now healed, but what we're going to do is we're going to open that up. Are there any other doors here? Yep, this one here too. Right. What side was that? I don't know what side that was. Okay. This is a bit of a problem now because of that David flip. I don't want to chase him. I can see you there. I really need to get some chainsaw down. Drop that pallet for me, please. Thank you. God damn it, this was going so well to even the fucking pallets. God. Fucking dead hard, really? Oh, she's gonna fucking... Yeah, she's gonna basically... Fucking hell. Now she's turned into a fucking good flipper. She got Ballard's landing. So she doesn't. She's just screwed up. That was a little looking hit. Now they're down to one fucking gen, man. Seriously? How did this go so fucking wrong? Oh, because David fucking unhooked right in front. He's dead, so that's a good thing. But they've got this gen over here. He's good, folks. I don't know if I'm going to get him. I really need to get him down in one, I think. Oh, come on! Seriously! Why did I get all the fucking survivors that know exactly what they're fucking doing? Should have just mouse one of them. He's on another gen somewhere too. I think he's on death second hook. Is there a pallet here? I don't think there is. Hey slug, I need to go and slug. I hate to do it, but with adept on the line, I need to. I'm going to assume he's on this gen. Sounds like it, yep. Need a fucking miracle here to get him for. Yep, I don't mind that, dude. I don't mind that. Problem is, he can actually get to that person. I probably should get that person hooked, to be honest. Where did I down him again? Do you want to hit him? Right, he was here somewhere. Isn't a pallet in here, is there? No, good. We want to make this as difficult as possible for that person to come and get him. And the 90's on difficult, so that kind of sucks. Fuck. There is in the past I have managed to get adept without killing the last person. Holy shit, that was lucky. What about the exits? How far apart are they now? See that one, and I can. Well, that's actually pretty fucking handy, actually. Ah, shit, there's some things in the way here, but we can see them. Pretty much. Some things in the way, but not a lot. Not a perfect view, but it's about as good as we can get. Lungy dies. Don't care how he dies, just Lungy dies. Usually in this situation I would actually let him get hatched, but this is going to be a dip, so you know. If you want to make backtrack, yep, he's there. Window. He's just going to keep vaulting this window constantly until it runs out, basically. There it is, it's locked now. Is there a hook nearby? Good. Right, okay, sweet. We didn't use a chainsaw, sorry folks, but really, I kind of find it, it's same as always with the power, to be honest. I find it difficult to use at first, but after time I get practice and everything, and we get there, I just want to get away from the hook so I don't have any relation to hooks there. It's just difficult to use, but like, see, that seems really low. Is there an add-on that basically increases that? Because that seems, we've got a depth cannibal in the pub one. So that's good. We got that achievement done now. That means I've only got like 4 adepts left to get now. So that's good. Yeah, but that seemed a little bit slow. We'll come out until we got 80k there. Well, that was nice. As a mouse one killer, we're actually pretty freaking strong. Awful. Leo did that. Leon. Why do I keep calling him Leo? I don't know why I keep doing that. But Leon kinda screwed them in the basement, to be honest. That helped a lot to get that. But we did the right thing and let them out there. And shame on you basement Bubba players. What I did in the basement there is exactly what it should be now, not the opposite way around. Yeah. Anyway, Yeah, Bubba's a lot of fun. He's really good in chase because he's so tall and he's a 4.6 killer. He can bound around the map really pretty quickly, and he can get through the pallets pretty quickly with the chainsaw as well, so that always helps too. So all in all, yeah, he's a really strong killer. I can see why people see he's top 5. I agree. I would put him up there with Blight, Nurse and Spirit. I think he's on there, well, on there definitely for me, I would say. I just realised I went to the Ocean 5 though. So yeah, definitely the perks are actually really good as well. I was really impressed. We knew barbecue and chili was good, but I've never used fragments in the buys and knock it beforehand. That's definitely a combo I might come back to for my combo series in the future. We have our killers and see how they go. Like mouse one killers, like pig for example. I wonder how that would be on pig. Maybe crop barbecue and these two perks. Kind of interesting. Pig or killers like nightmare maybe. Could be interesting for yeah, from my combo series it could be interesting. Definitely right. The fun about the chainsaw is right. There is one thing. That time didn't seem very long, so I feel like there must be add-ons with extend that. Decreases tantrum duration by 0.5 seconds. That's actually really good because you can get back into the chase. We know that doesn't do anything. Time required to replenish your charge. Increase the time the chainsaw can be revved by. That might help. That means you can rev before the tantrum kicks in. Okay. Increase tantrum duration. Charge per speed. Ah, increase maximum chainsaw sweep duration. Chili, that must be the one. That must be the add-on that you should really use. Yeah, chili. This must be one. Because I've seen Bubbas who have been able to keep that chainsaw there. Because just at the end of the third match when I did that chainsaw, I was surprised by how quickly it came off. But I think this here chili is the one you want. This is the best add-on. That add-on with either of the two that I had on, to be honest, wouldn't actually be a bad idea. Or the equivalent here, this one here, decrease time required to replenish your charge by 1 second. Premier Bulb and Chili is probably the two best ones. Increase the time the chainsaw can be revved before triggering a tantrum by 3 seconds. That would probably help a lot as well. I'm sure there's other ones up here that are really good too. You would have to figure that out. Chainsaw hits cost survivors to drop the items. So that basically means that we're not using Franklin's Demise. It's like Franklin's Demise on an add-on basically. It's interesting. He's like chainsaw hits and plus broken for 90 seconds. Broken, nice. That's interesting. I only got one in it before. While Revan see orders of survivors within 8 meters. Yeah, it's always like that. Increase chainsaw sweep movement speed by 2%. Grant 1 additional chainsaw charge. Increase time required to charge the chainsaw by 22%. Would anyone use that? 1 additional chainsaw charge. Increase time required to charge the chainsaw by 22%. But I felt like if you're going to have a short charge, you're going to have to charge really quickly. I think that's the general idea there. I definitely feel like without Chili on, you're best doing it with the mouse one and trying to catch them in open space and hope they're not very good, but if they're really good survivors. Like the second David, the one who wasn't as good as our David, he just 360'd me, basically, with a chainsaw. And I'm not good enough to basically avoid items anymore. That's going to take a lot more practice to get used to that. So yeah, definitely a good killer, but as always you're going to have to put time into learning the power and get good at that. But I highly recommend them. Definitely recommend Bubba. His perks are really strong as well. Definitely the killer I would start out with, because if I was to start again, I started out with Spirit. I think, is he one of the... No, he came in the Leatherface chapter, so you do have to buy the chapter. He doesn't come in the game default wise. Yeah, so yeah. Chapter, yeah, because you only get Huntress, Trapper, Wraith, and Hillbilly or Nurse. So it's if you're basically not willing to spend money on a new chapter, I would recommend Wraith starting out with, but I would actually recommend starting out with Survivor and playing it until you can actually get perks like Barbecue and Chili and Corrupt Intervention and the Shrine of Secrets with your shards. I'll probably do a video on that at some point in the future, maybe recommendation how you start out in the game. But you're willing to spend money right away, extra money on top of the game, you might be able to get the Leatherface chapter actually. Because when I bought the game, I actually bought the Spirit version of the game. So you can actually buy the Cannibal version of the game if you want to. Leatherface chapter. I think there's a different chapter you can actually buy for each one. I remember because it's so long ago now. Anyway, yeah, I had a lot of fun with that. I hope you had a lot of fun watching it. If you did so, then please like the video, YouTube. Well, I'm going to do my usual thing because it's just there. If you like the video, then please like the video, YouTube. If you'd like to see future content, then please subscribe for future content. And until next time, nothing.